Well, hi everybody. I'm here tonight for some very nice surroundings. I'll let you have a quick look around. Okay, I'm here at Dalhousie Castle Hotel here in Bonnyrigg, which is just south of Edinburgh. I've been playing here with my 5-piece Ceilidh band, and we've got a disco going. You'll probably hear it next door. My daughters are helping with the disco, but I can leave them to get on with it. And I just wanted to quickly talk about a couple of things. I suppose in particular the question of why join the cause. I'm not the sort of person that would normally react to a TV program like I did to Making a Murderer. That's not normally what I would do, and certainly not send a load of emails and speak to the Sheriff of Manitowoc. That's not normally the sort of thing I would do. So why did I feel so touched? I suppose the primary thing that we all have in mind is that saying that it's better that 10 guilty men walk free rather than one innocent man is sent to prison. And I must admit that when I first heard about Making a Murderer and I first started watching it, I must admit I did approach it from the point of view that Stephen Brendan must be guilty. There was no way that this miscarriage of justice could have prevailed. That simply doesn't happen in a civilized society. You don't get prosecutors and police acting the way that I was told that they did. And then lo and behold, watched Making a Murderer, and you realise just how corrupt the convictions were and are. Luckily, and by the way, Kathleen Zellner has always said that if Steve's guilty, she'll find out, and she's pretty much firmly behind Steve's innocence. So I don't think that's going to change. If miracle of miracles, she was to come out and say, look, I've got it wrong, as I said before, I would be the first. I would be on the phone to Sheriff Herman and I'd say, look, I'm really sorry, but as I say, he couldn't offer me any answer to my question, what should happen to the Sheriff Department once it's proven that they planted the keys and the blood and the bullet, and well, just the whole conduct in the investigation really just beggars belief. Obviously, Sweaty was at the heart of the problem as far as the investigation is concerned. I can still I've memorised the line that Pete Bates used, where he said he's a snotty, arrogant son of a bitch, and you can quote me on that. and that's exactly what he is. Anyway, getting back to Zellner, she's obviously put out hundreds and hundreds of tweets, and it's interesting, isn't it, that the number of likes or the love hearts that she gets range from several hundred to several thousand. The support throughout the world and on social media for Stephen is immense, and we, as a support to Stephen, are a real threat to the Wisconsin General's Attorney's Office. They are really trying to pull out all the stops when it comes to PR. But anyway, to answer the question, why join the cause? A tweet that I saw from TikTok Manitowoc really did hit the nail on the head. It talked about a researcher who went to an African village and put a basket of fruit under a tree, and asked a group of children to compete, to run up and pick up the fruit, and whoever gets there first wins all the fruit. And when they got up to run towards the fruit, they all joined hands and picked it up together. And when the researcher said, "Well, why did you do that? One of you could have had it all to yourself," and they simply said, and hopefully I'll get the pronunciation right, Ubuntu, which means that they didn't want one of them to be happy and everybody else to be sad. You know, it was a real collective. It was the sort of rough translation of it is simply, I am because we are, and I'm in the support group because we're all in the support group, and I want to see justice prevail for Stephen and Brendan because we all do. And that's the big threat to the Manitowoc Sheriff's Department, the Wisconsin General Attorney, the fact that we're such a big and well organised, and ultimately we're going to prevail. The PR campaign of the guilt is simply going to fail, and then we'll see Steve and Brendan walking free. And then the big problem is, what do you do with the Sheriff's Department? What do you do with those further up the food chain that gave the orders to do this extraordinary framing of an innocent man a second time? Anyway, that's all I've got time for today, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.